Only 1% of people can do these things. This guy breaks, cracks, and contorts his joints into unimaginable shapes and configurations. If there's one person that probably needs a chiropractor, it's him. Straight out of a horror movie, this girl can magically make only the whites of her eyes visible. Ugh, talk about a nightmarish selfie. The upper and core strength of this guy is absolutely insane. Using only the power of his body, he propels himself up a 5-level shelf rack and back down again. This girl can fold her legs up like her knees don't even exist. It sounds like a cool party trick, but I really think she should see a doctor just in case. If you thought anyone could do this, think again. With perfect control and without making a single mistake, she demonstrates her crazy skill in one single motion. This guy has the unique ability to pop his eyeballs a full 2 inches out of their sockets. He spends his life either looking really surprised or really angry. Just know that no matter what you're doing, he'll keep an eye on you. This guy's standing jump is so good he can literally jump and land on the shoulders of someone else. No run-up, no momentum, just pure explosive leg power. If you ever wanted to check if you've split your pants and you don't have a mirror handy, this guy's got a solution. He's literally folded himself in 2. How's that even possible? This guy can tie intricate knots with string using only his tongue. The perfect friend to take along with you when you go fishing. It's no longer safe being a frying pan, especially when this guy's around. His incredible hand and arm strength is enough to bend pots, pans, and even break baseball bats. There are 2 ways of doing the bicep egg challenge, the wrong way and the right way, but it might not have anything to do with muscle size at all.
I'm built different.
This Tibetan monk scales this impossibly steep mountain like it's nothing. Meanwhile, tourists struggle to climb up even with a rope to help them. Sometimes a hidden talent can be truly inspiring, like this guy who's able to eat a whole banana in just a fraction of a second. He basically inhaled the whole thing. There's an unspoken rule amongst all guys out there. They'd do anything to not have to make 2 trips, even learn how to carry 6 fully laden plates simultaneously without dropping or spilling anything.
Yeah, boy.
When it comes to wielding the deadly nunchucks, this guy's fast, furious, and unflinching. Just when you think his martial arts display couldn't get any more insane, he finishes off the routine like a ninja boss.
Nice.
He manages to launch into a series of handstands and backflips from a seated start while I'm over here struggling to get out of a chair. Who needs water skis when you've got a perfectly good pair of feet? At least that's what this guy told himself before learning how to ride the water barefoot. I'd try this myself, but I'm just not into feet. Speed skating is difficult enough, but add in a series of super tight cones that you have to weave in and out of and it becomes almost impossible. Well, not for this girl who doesn't miss a single one. When your ladder's missing the last rung, let's just hope this guy's nearby to give you the support you need. The strength he has to stay completely upright is nothing short of spectacular. When you've dreamed about being a unicycle rider but all you have is this lousy bicycle. I'm just kidding. The talent and balance required to stay upright on just one wheel is simply incredible. Most people struggle on 2. This training camp for Dance Dance Revolution 3 looks intense. The speed at which this jump roper moves without getting tripped up has to be seen to be believed. An oddly specific talent, sure, but this lady's unique ability to rotate a table on its side is simply hypnotizing. For anyone that thinks aliens aren't already living amongst us, check out this guy's eye. Something's wrong with his human suit. Practice makes perfect, but I think you need some talent too. This girl has both. I don't think I could ever do this, no matter how much practice I get. Just because pizza was invented by the Italians doesn't mean other cultures haven't mastered the art of dough tossing. This chef spins his dough high in the air so it obediently flies back to him. There's been a lot of celebrity robots over the years, but the way this guy's head moves independently from the rest of his body, he could be mistaken for an android in disguise.
Look, Mom, no hands. Awesome.
With just a little more speed, this guy could probably take off like a helicopter. His bow staff skills are absolutely insane. This guy doesn't look like the type who can throw an axe, let alone 2, but out of nowhere he pulls off a crazy 2-handed double bullseye like it's nothing. This guy has to have the strongest right hand I've ever seen. He goes from breaking bricks while holding an egg in his hand to blowing out the end of beer bottles. Then it's on to skull-cracking wooden beams and metal rods. Each new feat of strength ups the ante, but he hardly breaks a sweat. When someone asks you why you should learn to read an analog clock, just show them this video. Although I won't be truly impressed until the bottom hand can move as well. Speed eating is one of those sports you don't know you're good at until you demolish a whole bowl of hot noodles and 2 eggs in under 9 seconds. When social distancing became important around the world, this guy found an inventive way to both flex those calves and keep people back. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, this guy found out how to stay healthy in just one bite. I'm not sure why Mr. Incredible now has an office job, but it's good to see him putting his powers to good use. Ice hockey is a notoriously difficult sport, so just imagine how tough it would be to play other sports on ice. Most people think of stone skimming as something they tried and failed to do as kids. I guess if you keep practicing, you can hope to someday be at this guy's level. If we ever reboot Hunger Games and need a new Katniss Everdeen, think we've found your girl. She's able to fire a 1 in a million arrow through the hull of a CD without breaking it. I'll admit, it's not the most conventional way to climb a pole, but the upper body strength needed to pull this off is incredible. This guy makes it look easy, scaling the pole and airwalking, all while holding himself horizontal. I used to think gym mats gave you extra height when jumping and flipping. Nope, some guys really are that good. When you're only wearing socks and the stairs are wet, this is how you stay dry. I have to say, I admire the talent of these girls, but I don't think a shovel belongs on the basketball court. Sign spinners don't get enough for the skill they bring to the table. Rather than just lazily waving their employer's sign, these flamboyant showmen flip, spin, and dance to the amusement of passing cars. When one-armed push-ups are too mainstream, add in an extreme variation to make it even harder. This guy's strength, balance, and speed are on full display. That egg never stood a chance. We've all seen treadmill fail videos that start a lot like this. They usually end up with the rider upside down at the end of the treadmill, but this guy's figured out the sweet spot, running at full speed without flying off the back. For this guy, gravity's just an option. He's able to hold his body with perfect balance, making it seem like he's walking on air as he rotates around the pole. That kid behind him can hardly believe what he's seeing.
What?
There's a good chance this guy's joints are made out of rubber. From sliding into splits to a breakdance windmill, the way he moves is incredible.
Yippee!
Soldiers go through rigorous training to develop skills that most of us don't have. This stack of people gets more impressive as more and more people join in. This is what Power Rangers looks like without the CGI. This guy's wrestling warm-ups are fast and agile, but they kinda look like he's trying to propose to a girl while she runs away. Two-finger push-ups aren't for the faint-hearted, so how about a horizontal two-finger handstand? Why do I feel like he'd give a painful handshake? This perfectly timed ruler toss bumps all the caps off without knocking the bottles over. This Chinese street acrobat defies gravity while performing horizontal chin-ups over the water, but I don't think he noticed the hungry